Hi everybody, I'm ClairV and this is our spread space. So let me know what you think of the name. I figured not only do we do tarot and Lenormand spreads, but we spread love and enlightenment. So it's the new name. Today is our full moon reading. So every full moon is opposing the sun, which the sun is in Capricorn on December 26th at 7:33. So the moon is in Cancer. Mercury is also in retrograde. The sun is trying to Jupiter, which the full moon in Cancer is we're getting in our emotions. Cancer is getting into the emotions, so we're getting into our emotions. We're going deep. This is introspection. And this is like revealing our memories of past times or everyday patterns, figuring out why we do what we do and what we do brings. So if it brings a sting, we're like debating on changing it. So this is for the collective, for the full moon in Cancer, December 26th, or whenever you find this. So for this reading, I'm using the Lenormand cards, which I don't normally do for full moon readings, but we are going for it. So public communication has a lot to do with it. We got the letter and the garden combo. So this combo is communication in public spaces. Now, Mars is soon to be catching up to Mercury, so this reminds me of communicating decisions about like how the public views you, or maybe you're speaking to yourself about how the public views you. This is maybe you're doing public speaking in public. I just want to check. I took a couple of notes here. So Mars is squaring Neptune at this time. And Mars is a lot of action and a lot of fire. So when we have this fire energy in Neptune, this is like acting on our thoughts or acting on things that aren't really true. Like you first like act right away and you find out like you're acting for no reason, like you're acting out on no reason, or like you're basing your actions on what's not really real. Now our next combination, we got the moon and the clover. So this is like reminds me of the moon sextile Jupiter. So with this we have a lot of emotional energy and we're bringing like expansion to that. We're blowing it up. So this like brings harmony to this moon's aspect. So this could enhance our emotions. We could be over emotional, especially with the full moon and the tide. Like high tides 2 times a day, and the moon, when the moon's right over all the, you know, the moon controls the tide. So if we're over 70% water, this moon's going to control us. But this might cause conflict, but this is like a positive outcome. Even if there is a conflict, there will be a positive outcome. This is also like well-being and generosity, like giving your emotions, like being affectionate, like free hugs, I see. So the next combo, we have the child and the tree. Now this has a lot to do with the moon opposing the sun, which every full moon is the opposite of the sun. Every new moon is right next to the sun. So with the moon opposing the sun and the sun being in Capricorn, we have these like new thoughts about the roots of things, about home, family. That this is like the nest in the tree, how it goes together. Building your home upon consistency. Even after the birds leave the nest, like the nest still stay in the tree. So this is telling me that, and this could be the child's health, something about the child's health, or new healthy patterns, like new stability, newfound stability. Now, the sun is also trine Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Taurus, which Venus rules Taurus. So this is like approaching situations with love and devotion. So this is for the whole thing, it's almost like, why do things if you don't feel for that thing? You know what I mean? It's like you're not going to be able to accomplish good work if you don't have like emotion attached to it. So let's see what else we see. We're going to go down. So this is communicating around this moon brings new beginnings. So maybe we're thinking of new ways to communicate because of the way the stars are. This is communicating your emotions, and this is a new thing for you. Or maybe you're communicating your emotions to someone younger to you, or younger than you, or to a child. You could be in public, and this could be enhanced. Like, this reminds me of like comedy with the garden and the clover. This is like a comedian in public speaking. And then with the tree, this is health and stability. So maybe this is stability comes from introspection and looking about how others see you, maybe. Yes, so this not only enhances our emotion, but it enhances our communication, how we feel others perceive us from the outside. So it's like there might be some kind of conflicting things with that. With the sun in Capricorn and the moon in Cancer, there can be a lot of like polarities, like family and work, public versus private, rules. And this is like communicating through emotions about like new boundaries, and like maybe you're setting new rules or new boundaries. This is like not coming at someone in a negative sense. We want to be compassionate, and we want to speak with love, speak from the heart when it comes to speaking with others or speaking to others. Like, use humor and definitely lighthearted. We want to relax. We want to take this easy. We want to take this full moon easy. This is going to like drain us of our energy. This is like everything that we started at the new moon is going to hatch. This is like completion. This is also the last full moon of the year. So it's like reflecting on the whole year. All of the new moons, all the full moons, all of our accomplishments, our ambitions, our determination. There is an extra emphasis on hope with this full moon. And it makes us be determined. It makes us be determined to to go within, reflection. So yes, so we have for the collective, I took some notes too, so yes, sensitive boundaries. This is balance, polarities, balance. The moon also has to do with your mother. The moon is in its sign of Cancer, so that's like, homie, it's like a special emphasis on your emotions. It makes it even heightened. Plus, this full moon is going to be in the sky for the longest and the highest throughout the whole year. It's like the longest night of the year. It's like a very powerful moon, especially with Saturn sextile the sun. This is discipline and authority, and like stern Saturn sextile the sun. So this is, like I said, discipline on our actions or discipline habits. And this all stems from reflecting, talking to ourselves, reflecting upon how we feel and our situation will help us. Not only that, but this is also using your intuition, especially like while in public. When you're at home, your intuition is better, because when you're in public, it dulls your intuition because of the collective. So it's almost like stay at home. Stay at home if you want to avoid that. And plus, we want to relax, we want to meditate, we want to contemplate. This is very like smooth, and we want to smooth things out, you know. And we don't want to act or feel on these misleading thoughts. Like, it could be misleading. Our emotional health is very important, so we want to focus on the psychology and our emotional. And this could be looking at it from the public's eye, like what everyone else sees, or maybe what everyone else says when it's next to the envelope like that. This is creating a new form of speech. Maybe we speak aggressive or mean in a sense. So this is saying be compassionate with the public. Chiron is also stationary. It was reversed, so it's come back around. So this is time for healing, especially when we're talking about emotional and psychological wounds from the past. So even though we're thinking of the past, we're still with Jupiter and Taurus focusing on our expansion, on disciplined and consistency, stability. So this is coming out with new patterns, and this is like a new health thing. Like, what do you do that's healthy and what is not healthy? And this is like you weighing out this, okay, well, this I know is not healthy for me, and then I won't engage in it. And you're like setting this discipline to actually create these new habits. Like we talked about pathways forming. This is creating a way for our pathways to form. And the more we practice, the more profound these pathways will be. We have a couple readings. I'll tag them up through here throughout the readings on which ones go with this. But yeah, this is a lot of focus on personal growth, using our intuition, especially when it comes to emotional decisions that we make. And so yeah, this is definitely expressing our feelings. And we might express our feelings to love, and this is like a big expression. So that message is for the collective. We're going to go down through each sign and see how this full moon will affect your sign or signs in particular. So we will start with Libra. Alright, so this full moon, Libra. Alright, so occurring social events, or we're migrating throughout the community, or from somewhere public to somewhere else public, or maybe from private to public. This could be like a hospital with these two diagonal. The key is health from like an over point of view. The key, we have the key here paired with the tree. So the key is your health, and then the public is right above this. So this is moving or your reoccurring health issues. And maybe this is heart health, because the first row we have the heart and the stars. So this is like dreaming, like making your goals based on your heart's feeling, which this moon is taking us to our emotions with relationships. So this is like our hopes and inspirations based on how we feel, or this could be hoping and dreaming of a relationship, or to level up our relationship. This relationship is migrating, and the thing is plans. Maybe the key is to make your dreams public, like just speak them out loud, and for your heart to change. When your heart changes its roots or something like that, this is like burying out the roots. I see like somebody digging down to the roots to get it out, because if you cut, like when you're weeding, if you just cut the weeds, the weed is only going to grow again, and the roots are only going to get more down in the dirt, more profound. So you have to do the work to dig this out, to get it by the roots. So it's like going down to the root of an issue to get to the heart of the matter. And the key is expressing this public view, or like maybe eating healthy. This has something to do with it. And the shell, coming out of your shell, going to the public and making your dreams public. That's what I see for you, Libra. Thank you. So next we have Cancer. Okay, for you, Cancer, for this full moon, December 26th. Alright, we got a 6-card spread for you, but it came out a little different. The other ones went vertical, we're going horizontal. So maybe that's something for you, Cancer, since the moon is in your sign, your home. The moon is home in Cancer. So, and this is about reflecting on your emotions, and your emotions are very heightened right now. Your intuition is heightened right now. So this is like trusting new beginnings, the stability of the new beginnings. Now this is taking aggression and like taking control over aggression or punishment of your actions. So we have the sun, the bear, and the whip, or the whip, the bear, and the sun. Now, this is the whip. We have punishment. So maybe we're getting punished by our boss because of our actions, or by our mother because of our actions, or because of some kind of truth. Maybe there's some kind of truth about our lifestyle that causes us pain. or maybe the pain, this authority, or maybe we're getting punished by authority because of our actions. This could also be a lifestyle, a way of living. So maybe, and the whip could be like over and over and over again. So maybe we have these actions over and over and over again. Maybe something is there's pain in something that's holding us down. See, the anchor holds us down. It's unmovable. And then when we have the whip on top, it could be painful to hold on to this situation. That's why right next to the anchor, we have the heart. We have the coffin, which is endings and new beginnings. So this is like stability comes from new beginnings with loyalty. Maybe where does your loyalty lie? This is being loyal to the truth, loyal to your actions. And this is having discipline over the stability of these new beginnings. The dog could be a pet or a friend, so maybe it's your friend's actions that create a new beginning of this steady punishment, or maybe this punishment holds down our new lifestyle and helps us create these new beginnings as long as we stay loyal to the actions. Yes, it looks great. These are definitely new beginnings with consistency, and this is trust. Truth, like trust in the truth. It's almost like you have to like take control. Like you have to say it's over. It's over when the fat lady sings. Well, you have to sing. You know what I mean? You have to hear the singing, or you have to do the singing. Like it's up to you to create these new things. You have to trust. Build trust in your actions, or trust the truth in authority of the punishment or some kind of punishment. Alright, that's for you, Cancer. Next is Capricorn. Clear the deck, Cap. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Spread Space. I came up with a new name, Spread Space. They just jumped right in. Alright, that's for Capricorn. Last full moon of the year, Cap. Alright. So we have an 8-card spread for you. And we're doing it this way. Yeah, 8-card spread. Health is emphasized. Social. It's either social or help. Yeah, shared resources. So this is like your shared, what you share with the public, or your health, your physical health in social events. Maybe this is like an award, a social award, or we are communicating in to the community. No, Capricorn says, to help with the community and to go out in the public, and Cancer is more like at home. So this is, you're feeling the polarities of this, Capricorn, between work and social, between your woman and your boss, like work and home, man and knowledge. So we're like seeking knowledge at this time. Okay, so you have the man and the female right next to each other. Capricorn. So this is relationships. This is emphasized greatly, or this could be the polarities within yourself. If you're a man, it would be your feminine side and your masculine side, or same thing if you're a woman, but it would be your masculine side. You get what I'm saying? So this is emotions and actions. So we are socially communicating our emotions and our actions. This is definite polarities. You're trusting the manipulator. I see this as like a law book under the woman and the man. So this is like, see a wedding certificate or something. This could also mean to being loyal to work, loyal to communication. Maybe you're communicating with your pet, or communicating with your friend at a social event about work. Maybe this is a social event for work. Or the fox could be manipulative, but it's very strategic. So maybe you have like a manipulated friend that has like a big secret. The book could be a secret, and it's right under the man. So maybe the man has a secret or something inside that this full moon like illuminates everything. It like is the fullest, the brightest. So like I said in my previous reading, whatever doesn't come out during the day is coming out at night, especially during this full moon. This is like great, great introspection on your emotions. You know, this is really focusing on your relationship, the polarities. This could be in the past too. I see this like, or maybe you have like a work pamphlet. This woman could be bossy, or this woman could be your boss. This could be a mama bear. If we read it zigzag all the way down, we have this like work or social event, or maybe strategies when using our intuition in public, possibly at like a health thing or a family reunion, some kind of social event having to do with that. And there's communication about trust, or you should trust the communication, or maybe you receive some kind of message from your best friend, or communicating from a friend, or a letter about a pet. This female is communicating to the man, or maybe communicating her emotions, how they act. Like this full moon theme is, we can't do anything if there's no emotion and feeling behind it. It's like useless. So this could be to research some knowledge, or the man could actually be reading a book or gaining knowledge about a woman's position, a woman's job. Both of these animals on here both have their third eye showing. So I see use your intuition when it's, especially during this full moon time, like definitely use your intuition, like our intuition's heightened. So, and right in between that is the trust. So we definitely must trust our intuition during this time, and we want to communicate our emotions socially. Like if we write them down or just think about it, that's in our conscience. In order to get our subconscious and our conscious on the same level, it's like you have to create some kind of lifestyle change. This is having a strategy or a list when it comes to committing to a new lifestyle, and possibly knowledge. This could be looking up knowledge on like how other people did it, or how the man did it, or how to do it, like actual actions, or how to be creative while doing it, like how to do this with fun. Have fun while you do it. Like, don't make this like, oh, like, now I have to quit smoking and I really love smoking. Like, make it like a fun thing to do. Yes. So yes, this is also a partnership. So maybe by communicating, by talking or something at this social event, we come into a new partnership, and this helps us. Alright, that's for you, Capricorn. On to Aries. Let's clear the deck for Aries. Alright, Aries, thank you. Alright. We got a 6-card spread for you. Well, we're definitely committed to the heart. We definitely need to stay away from social events. And there is a way to carry your burdens. There's a way to carry your burdens, and that's being committed to your heart. Okay, so we have the flowers and the mouse. This is like a loss. Losing makes you happy. So some kind of loss creates happiness. Or this could be a decrease of social events. Or this could be like you can have this happy feeling, but then something puts like a damper on it, like something comes and chews at it or something like that. I see like you just made this big thing and then you turn around and like it's broken, something happens to it, like an external something happens to it. Now here, this looks like a dream catcher and the fox. So this is definitely using your intuition. And this is spiritually. This is like going within and seeing how we can lower a manipulation, or this is like when manipulation gets taken away, or a lack of work, maybe a decrease of work. But this is what you need to be committed to. You need to commit to less work. Maybe you're working too much, Aries. And this is you, like fire sign, you know what I mean? But it's like we need to contact with the spirit because we have a new commitment with your heart. This is being tied to your emotions or being tied to your relationships. Now, this is like not comfortable in a social event, so this is like being in the comfort of your own home, and that will help you focus on your spirituality and using your intuition when it comes to this commitment to your heart. So you're emotionally committed to this spiritual pursuit about the decrease of your like social events, or maybe you created this new commitment that you weren't going to act in some kind of way, or you weren't going to work as much, or you have this commitment between emotion and the spirit. And this is a very good thing. Crosses always bring some kind of destruction, or you think of like you have to sacrifice. It's like you're sacrificing for work or something like that. So that's why you have to stay committed to your heart. You need to like follow your heart, because that will help you come up, and being at home too in the silence will help you come up with a better way to go about dealing with the emotions and the spiritual aspect of everything, especially these situations during the full moon. This is like heightened intuition, so an emotional aspect. So this is definitely, and your sign Mars, so is going to be in relation to Mercury. Yeah, it's catching up to Mercury real quick. So it's kind of like acting, and in Neptune, so it's like acting on things that aren't really real, or acting on things that aren't even really there. Like maybe we're communicating in a very aggressive way, or this is being aggressive with our emotions while we like introspect. So we have to be careful to have compassion and speak with love, especially to ourselves, Aries. Alright, Taurus. Taurus, per full moon in Cancer. Okay, this is for Taurus. We have the letter of the moon, the ship, and the ring, the child, the garden. So, this first combo, the letter of the moon, the ship. This is communicating our emotions or using our intuition when it comes to communicating about where we're going. So, we might be doing a lot of traveling in public spaces, or since the garden is right under the ship, this could be like a taxi, maybe like a public boat or a public transportation. I see public transportation. So or maybe we are traveling in public, like going to a library or going to like a children's school or something like that. But this is definitely communicating our commitment of our new emotions and to the public, to the taxi driver maybe, or to like a stranger. So we're definitely communicating our emotions, or maybe we have this emotional way of communicating where we want to go. Ships also go from like one place to another place. The moon controls the tide, so possibly the ship is coming into shore, so maybe we shouldn't drive. Or maybe we have a lot of emotion behind our speech when it comes to us driving, like road rage or something, I see. So that's possibly why we have to come up with this new pattern, or maybe a commitment to children in public, or maybe commitment to these new beginnings in public. Now the sun's in Capricorn, so this brings out like the aspects of like public and work, and the moon, we go deep within and introspection. So this is reflecting upon our new beginnings and communicating I see, write down our commitments. Like, write down the things you want to do this week. Write down the things you want to complete within the next 3 years. And then like 13 years, like 10 years after that. So it's having short-term goals and long-term goals, and reflecting upon where these new beginnings are going to take us. Is it being committed to these new beginnings, or maybe you're being committed to a child? Maybe your new commitment is to a child, or maybe to like a children's library or children's place, possibly a children's hospital. Commitment's also like a contract, especially next to this letter. This is like an award, or like a marriage certificate, or communicating our new goals, writing down our new goals, and how our new beginnings affect us emotionally, and possibly, and where we're going. Like, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? So this is communicating our emotions on where we're going in the future, and being committed to these new beginnings, and voice it publicly. This could also be public speaking about our commitment to commuting. Alright. That is for you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, full moon in Cancer. For Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Loyalty between. Okay, so this is. Actually, I'm just gonna pick up the top card. Wow, we got the sun, the moon. So this sun-moon opposition affects you because Mercury, your ruling planet, is in Neptune. Now, speaking about things that aren't really there, communicating about untrue actions, but this is being loyal. You got the dog, the sun, and the whip in the top, and then the moon, the anchor, and the heart at the bottom. So this is committed to the action of punishment, or maybe you're acting on punishing your dog or your pet or your friend, or maybe your friend's truth punishes you or hurts you, or maybe being loyal to the truth causes pain, or maybe being loyal to these actions brings pain. But then with the moon, we're anchored down with our emotions and our heart. So it's saying to do all these things coming from a loving way. This is a loving, emotional way. How would you like to be spoken to? How would you like to be treated? So yeah, this is definitely using using love and compassion when punishing, or when I see self-discipline, disciplining your actions. So when you put discipline behind your actions and you stay loyal to your emotions, this will help keep you grounded in your relationships. Not only that, but through your own heart, Gemini. And this is like, this is definitely like looking at the long term. You have this anchor right in between the heart and the emotions. So this is like going back a long time. Like we want to see maybe something's holding you down. These actions that you're loyal to are holding you down emotionally through your relationships, your relationship with yourself, relationship with your spirit. It's holding you down through all of these. So these are saying that actions, being loyal to your actions of self-discipline, will help this situation, and this full moon is the best time to do that. You're anchored in your emotions. As long as you stay anchored with love and your emotions, these actions will be very like you're going to see long-term, you're going to complete all your goals, and you're going to see long-term achievements. This is also where the truth comes in, because we have this long-lasting truth. As long as we stay loyal to our emotions. As long as you use your intuition, stay loyal to your intuition. Use your intuition when coming up with these new habits. And you have to like almost discipline your heart. Or this could be causing pain to your heart. You might have pain in your heart because of these long-lasting habits that you have, these actions that you take. But being loyal to your emotions will change that. Yeah, that's it for you, Gemini. Thank you. But yeah, you gotta go and just stay disciplined. This moon will help you. And remember to talk lovingly. Because with Mercury and Mars right behind it, this could put some aggression in your voice or in your words. So careful to have awareness when it comes to the way you speak to others and the way you speak to yourself. This is like the depths of your emotion, the depths of your thoughts through an emotional view. All right, Leo. Leo, full moon in Cancer. How will this affect Leo, sun, moon, and rising? The moon trine Jupiter is going to soften this heart, these hard aspects for you, Leo. So with your emotions moving, you have like luck when it comes to your dreams or seeking your dreams through a lighthearted way. But this is definitely at home. I would not go anywhere this full moon unless your intuition tells you you absolutely have to. I would stay at home. There is possible deception when it comes to your house. It's like there's a snake, or maybe the snake's leaving the house. Like the snake is leaving the house, and maybe some kind of deception, or a dark-haired woman. It could be a dark-haired woman is leaving the house, or maybe she's in your house. But this could be a newfound hope in your emotions and your home life, or combining your emotions to your home, like putting your emotions into your home. Or your intuition at home from a lighthearted, loving way will help this deception leave. Because we're traveling in our dreams with this deception. So maybe there's this something hidden, or the snake could also be wisdom. So maybe the wise thing would be to stay at home, so that way you get this, like you get some kind of something comes when you sleep. So sleep and rest are very important, because when you sleep or rest, my dear Leo, or meditate, you're going to come up with these good ideas, and that'll help you change your emotions, or that'll help move your intuition or move these tides. I see it helps with the tide. Maybe there's lies about the house. Because of some kind of hope or lucky hope, lucky dream. And that causes your emotion to like travel, or your intuition travel, or maybe your delusions, or your imagination. That's what I'm saying, your imagination. So be careful with your imagination. You don't want to imagine these things and think that they're reality. So be aware of that this full moon season. for you, Leo. And we definitely want to reflect on our security, our money situation, material things. We definitely want to go in and see how we are emotionally attached to physical things and why, and is it healthy? Those are the questions you want to ask yourself when full moon is in Cancer. That's for you, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo. My dear Virgo. What does this full moon in Cancer mean for you, Virgo? Sun, moon, rising. Yeah, full moon in Jupiter has something to do with you too. Yes, the truth is coming out. So these things that were once hidden, maybe about where you've been or where you're going, that's been there for a while, but they're just now showing. It's like this hidden truth that you're just now seeing. This could be about your house, about your family, maybe some kind of secret about where you came from, or like the roots, or like the base of the situation, or this is very stable at home, and this is like introspection. When the moon, Jupiter, this is like double emphasize on your emotions, and this is like putting definitely focus. This is definitely focus on you, going within, and focus on you, where your actions are taking you. Maybe you have a lot of choices about how to act, or maybe there's a lot of choices when it comes to this truth about your emotions and your like reflection on these emotions. And being at home will help this. Maybe this is home health, like cleaning your house, organizing, like something about that, because you're definitely using your intuition. If you're not, you should trust your intuition when it comes to that. And you're gonna be, this is like a lucky moon for you, because these aspects with Jupiter help you in some way. It helps soften it, your actions about where you're going, and to help you look at it from an emotional standpoint and go within and reflect. Where were you? What actions you took to get there? How long have you been there? And is this really right for you? Your family, and like where it all started, or the home of the situation, or possibly your home. How is this affecting your emotional health? This is your emotional health, your psychology, like it's stress, depression, stuff like that. This is putting a sunny aspect on all that. So this is like looking at your like hardships or your failures or something like that in a lighthearted way, like laughing about them in a sense, or laughing at like all the stupid shit you did or something, like knowing like, I'm never gonna do that again. That changed my whole outlook on everything and put the truth on everything. This is like the truth about where you're going or where you've been, something about deep introspection, Virgo. So there we have it. On to Scorpio. Let's see. Alright. Let's see how this full moon is affecting Scorpio. December 26th. So this is like a new public image, or maybe you're seeking new information from new dreams, new hopes. You went to this event or received some kind of knowledge, or possibly was listened to this out. Maybe you have outside help. This is it's a deep focus on what you see on your new beginnings, or what you dream, your dreams, new hopes, new inspirations. This is going to come through your dreams, and possibly write it down. This is like a long time book, or a long time reading, maybe this secret is holding you down. You have this secret holding you down. Possibly it's a secret about money or about work. Now this is like your career image, and this is reflection on your new wisdom you gained from this career, or maybe there's this new secret that you're keeping about money. This is maybe this is a long time secret. Maybe you're going to a fish shop or like an aquarium. Fish have to do with finances, so maybe this is going to a bank. Maybe there's a long time secret about a bank or something, or about where your money goes. Maybe this knowledge about money, long-term knowledge. Maybe this is money is the key to opening this book to the new beginnings in your social life. But definitely your dreams, writing down like a journal, like, and keeping this long-standing, like going back and looking at what you wrote 20 years ago or something, and see how your dreams are new and different from before. So if this secret is holding you down, you'll get new information in your dreams or through meditation on how to go about that. So yeah, this is like your public image through your career eyes, or your career through the public image, something like that. This could be your work building. And maybe your dreams are holding you down to this. Maybe the dreams are holding you down or holding you back from this stable. But both of these are stable, so it's like your dreams are sound. Your dreams are stable. Possibly get some sleep. Alright, that's for you, Scorpio. On to you, Sagittarius. So this card was behind this card. So this like hidden, this is somebody sneaky, and this could really be like maybe somebody's hiding in a building or hiding behind the building. But this was definitely hiding. So maybe you're hiding at work, or this is your place of work. But this is finding happiness in your troubles. This reminds me of that reading that not all suffering is bad, not all problems are bad. This is fine. They both have a sun behind it. So this is like the truth that your burdens or your past problems create your humor, you're humble. But these burdens are bringing confusion behind this gossip or this talk Like, these birds sing, so you might have difficulty or misunderstanding in communication because of this issue, these burdens. And possibly this Mercury has something to do with you, Sagittarius. This is very spiritual. This is going within and finding what's hidden spiritually. And the only way we're going to do that is to sing, to talk about it. Maybe listen to the birds and look in the clouds. Or maybe this gossip. This is definitely less gossip, or this is like negative talk. Maybe there's negative gossip going on about the confusion, the steady confusion over how you deal with your problems, or you deal with your issues, or what you sacrifice for luck. Maybe you have to you sacrifice something for humor, or you sacrifice something for love, and this creates a major long-standing misunderstanding, or it could create some kind of hidden secret, and this could create defected speech or a diseased bird. Diseased birds can't sing, so maybe there's a problem with your voice. Maybe you lost your voice. But these clouds are covering, there's like maybe you're lying to yourself about your problems, or maybe you are hiding the chit chat, or your siblings, your spirit. Maybe you're hiding your spirituality from other people. I definitely see you coming up with this strategy to this, but there's definitely happiness in your burdens. This is like the way you bear your cross, and this is like you do so with gratitude. And it's like, you know the shit you've been through, you take pride in how far you came and how much work you put into this, and these burdens don't last long. But this is saying how you look at this in a lighthearted way will help. This will help. And maybe this is put your crystals outside. It's telling you put your crystals outside in the full moon. But like, maybe this building is run down. Maybe we have construction going on in this building, and that's creating this happiness. This is like, happiness comes from this building, this like a deserted building or something, and that's where this could be a church, maybe, because this is where you're going within and seeing what's hidden in this spirituality, the way you look at life and the way you view things, like your philosophy of things. So Yes, this is definitely a deeper connection. See how tall this building is? It's like reaching the clouds. So it's a deeper connection spiritually, and this is through talking about your problems. So talk about your problems, or praying. This could be praying. Alright, that's for you, Sag. The new moon in Cancer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with you. So Aquarius. Alright. So you have the heart and the woman. So if you're a female, this is you. If this is a male, this could be your woman or your feminine side. The way you view your emotions, your relationships. This could be your heart is with the woman. Your relationship with a woman. The sun and the tree. This is good because this tree needs sun. So these two go together. This is like the truth about your health or your actions, what actions you take for your health. And this could be feminine health. This could be like your periods, your ovaries. I see the yearly PAP, monthly PAP, something like that. But then in the third row, you have the clouds and the snake. So this is definitely hidden deception. There's definitely hidden deception when it comes to these healthy actions of your emotional relationship. Or how your heart, you have your heart, the sun, and the clouds, and it's like the clouds cover the sun, so the sun is not so bright. So it's like I see reflecting on the past. This woman is reflecting on the past deception, the past hurt, and how her sun was blocked. So who blocked your sun? And this is the truth of the matter. This is like something hidden, deception. This could be wisdom or a black-haired girl, but paired with the clouds, I definitely say there's some kind of hidden deception. But it comes to light. And this deception has been there for a long time. But it's like this moon is now illuminated. It's illuminated everything, and now the truth comes out about how you really feel about the girl, how your emotions are affecting you, how this could be your heart health and your heart health, or your heart in your home, and your actions and your emotions. And this is definitely shining the light on what's hidden and going to the roots of the situation and finding the snake, like the deception in your health, or maybe there's a deception on you, what actions do to your health. And maybe some of these actions you thought were hidden, but now they're coming to light. So now like other people sees them. So maybe that will help you reflect, and that will possibly bring happiness to your heart once you realize that, hey, you know, these two don't go together, and these two do go together. And it's like you rearranging these things to find out the change. Where are you going? How can I stop these repeated things from happening all the time? How can I change my health? How can I make my health better? What am I lying to myself about this shelter, or my family, or my health, your feminine health? This definitely could be pregnancy or babies. This stork is on the outside here. So that's kind of sort of like puts like an overall thing. A storks bring babies, they carry them, they bring life. So maybe by looking at your health through the truth, this brings life to a new situation. Or maybe this could help it change these actions that you have every day. You're like stable habit. Your daily habits need to change because something's hidden in the deception that affects your emotional well-being and your relationships. Not only does this affect the relationship you have with yourself, but it also affects the relationship you have with others. That was a mouthful. And maybe we have to think before we speak, Aquarius. Or slow down. Alright, Pisces, last but not least, here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, full moon in Cancer. How is this full moon affecting you, Pisces? So, something about your old emotions. Your old emotions and your So your old emotions and your old secrets and your dreams have something to do with this. And they cause pain. So the ones that cause pain, okay, now there's like a secret dream you have, or like maybe you'll figure out secrets while you dream. I forget who else talked about that. But this moon is bringing you some kind of loss of some sort, loss of emotion. It's like you're detached because it's like you don't want to feel the pain. You don't want to feel the pain, but there's a secret that if we embrace the pain, something about the secrets in our dreams. The secrets in our dreams are the secrets in your wants, your hope. The secrets in hoping, where the wisdom is through the hope. Because these emotions that you have from looking on the past is bringing you a lack of hope because of the pain. But you have to realize that this emotion, like you have to bring your emotion to what you're working on. So it's like if you started this new thing, or it could be like a punishment. Like if you started this new thing and you're not attached emotionally to it, it's like it's not going to succeed. So this is attaching your emotion to this wisdom that you have. Like what have you learned from the past and about hope, and how is it affecting your emotions? These past emotions is causing you conflict or pain or possibly a punishment. Maybe the lack of emotion is causing you punishment or pain. Or maybe someone took away your light or something of that. Someone took away your emotion, like your emotion was stolen. This could possibly be the lack of punishment, like punishment lessons when you use your emotion. Or there's pain in the dreams, or there's pain in hoping for secrets or hoping for knowledge. Or the punishment, it's like you're punishing your hopes or something about punishment. All these full moon in Cancer is it's not only going in and to do like an introspection on our emotions and like how we feel and our hopes and dreams, but it's also creating like what we started in a new moon is like manifesting now. So it's like we're either getting punished or something. So we want to make sure that we look at our past emotions or our hidden emotions, the emotions that are hidden or the emotions that you wrote about or spoke about. We want to look at that in a more optimistic way so that the pain lessens. This will lessen our emotional pain, is to look at these hopes and these past emotions from like a wisdom standpoint. Like, okay, so with this situation, yeah, I was hurt, yeah, I lost something, yeah, it affects my emotions, but you know what, I still have hope because, and not only that, but I have wisdom because now I know what to do when a situation comes again. I have hope that I can overcome anything in the future, and no matter what, my intuition rises. I'm attached to my dreams. I'll write it down, I'll speak about it. There's wisdom in here. No matter what, I had discipline, and I could create a healing. This is a sense of healing from this pain, from this punishment. So yeah, there you go, Pisces. Last but not least, thank you all so very much for joining me. Stay tuned for our weekly Lenormand readings. Take a look at that. It has a lot to do with what we're talking about and like going in deep. And I did this around like I just did it recently, so it has like the same kind of energy. So if you take a look at this week's and this weekend's weekly Lenormand, this will take you and give you like more detail with the introspection of things and the emotion. And hopefully that helps you. If you can resonate and this helps you in any way, like or comment. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so very much. Love you.